I am very pleased to welcome a friend of mine to the program today, Alison Martino, and she's going to be involved in Modernism Week because you've been curating a website called Vintage LA for how many years now?
About 13 years.
So you've been very involved in mid-modern preservation in LA, and then you bought a place out here in Palm Springs. You've been coming to Palm Springs your whole life.
That's right.
So you've gotten involved in the modernism movement here.
Right. My first modernism was about 10 years ago. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing, this appreciation of mid-century architecture. In LA, you know, they tear everything down.
Right, yeah, of course.
Which is why I started this preservation crusade. And I said, one day I'm going to have a house in Palm Springs, my dream. And with the resurgence and everybody getting in on it, I was like, better get in before I get priced out. And so we did. And last year we were invited to be on the Modernism Tour, which was very exciting. I had so much fun meeting people and coming in and seeing people appreciating what you've done. People take a lot of pride in their houses here, and a lot of pride in the architecture, and they know the architect. And so it was nice, and we decided to do it again.
Well, and you've been coming out to Palm Springs because your dad, the great crooner Al Martino, would spend a lot of time out here with his buddies like Frank Sinatra and Jerry Vale.
Oh, yes, Jerry Vale, yes. Thank you for playing him, by the way. It's always nice to hear him on the radio in Palm Springs.
Absolutely.
I always say that's Dad saying hi. Yes, Dad was very close to Jerry. He played the McCallum, and he like you, he loved food, okay? So he had,
by all accounts, a great chef.
A great chef. And so he was friends with the guys of Riccio's and Al Scoma from Scoma's restaurant. So yes, a lot of Palm Springs visits.
A lot of history there. And tell me a little bit more about the Vintage LA work that you've been doing, because you have really highlighted some amazing historical homes and other buildings, and you're not just limited to houses. You do a lot of some of the commercial structures that we've lost over the years.
Sure.
A lot of history.
There's so much that we've lost, and being a native from there, it's very hard to see that disappear. So I started this community page, no idea it was going to turn into like 500,000, and it was so interactive. So to get the word out if something's in trouble, like for an example, Norm's Diner, we thought we might lose that in West Hollywood. So put the word out. It's a great platform. It's not about me, it's about the city.
Right.
And to get 30,000 signatures or something like that with a couple days presented to the LA Conservancy, we actually can save places.
I love the work that you're doing, and I love the fact that you're basing out of here as well, because there are going to be some buildings that we need to stand up and save.
Am I starting Vintage Palm Springs?
Yeah, you might have to. You're holding something really special.
Oh.
You visit a couple of stores around here that...
So one of the things that we did with our home that we bought 2 years ago is I wanted to decorate it and design it with decor from antique shops and consignment shops in Palm Springs. And I found one that I love called Ada's. And Scott, who runs that place, his mother, Renetta, worked for Barbara and Frank Sinatra. So they know I love Hollywood history, and I got to purchase one of Frank Sinatra's original checks.
Look at this. This is so cool. I don't know if we can get a really tight shot on that, but that is actually Mr. Sinatra's check right there.
It is.
Wow.
And so I know how much you love Frank, and so I have a gift for you. I'll take that one back. We'll trade. This is from Scott, from Ada's, and that's for you.
Oh, wow, look at this.
So there's another check for you. We happen to have another one.
And
I know
Frank and Barbara.
I know what Barbara means to you, and she was at your wedding, and so that's from the Sinatra estate here in Palm Springs. That's yours.
That is so cool. Thank you, Allison. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
I want to put up your website so people can find you, and it's Vintage LA. You can go to AlisonMartino.com to find out more and follow her on Instagram. All these great content. Thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll get you back closer to Modernism Week. Maybe we'll get some inside interiors of the house to show people what you're putting on the tour.
That would be great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay, that was so nice. So yeah.